Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here. My name is Andrew, coming to you from beautiful Costa Rica. Tonight's topic is going to be, why is the narcissist so impulsive? Think about that for a minute. Guys, if you like the content, please subscribe. So, when you were with the narcissist, I'm sure that you realized and noticed that they can be extremely impulsive, which means they can make decisions at a moment's notice. They can change plans instantly. They virtually do what they want, whenever they want, for any reason they want to. And the reason they do this is because they need to always be busy. They need to keep things in a state of fluctuation. They don't like certainty. They don't like to have to sit around and do the same old thing over and over, day after day. They get bored. They get fidgety. So impulsiveness is a huge part of the narcissistic traits. It's how they are. And you may have noticed this with many different examples, and I'll mention a few right now. Like maybe the narcissist, maybe they brought home a pet unexpectedly. Like you're just living your life, whatever you're doing, all of a sudden here's a new dog, and you're like, what happened here? Like, I didn't know we're getting a dog. And they're like, no, we're having a dog, and they did it without you even knowing about it. And maybe it happened multiple times. Or maybe they went to work one day, came back home, and all of a sudden there's all this snowboarding gear there, like the latest snowboard, the boots, the hat, the gloves, all the gear, and you're like, what are we like? Why are we? What's with the snowboarding? Like I don't get this. We didn't even talk. Oh no, I want to do it. It's the coolest thing. I'm going to get involved. I'm going to do it. Things like this, and these are kind of bigger examples, but you'll notice that the narcissist is impulsive. Here, how about this one for just a smaller example, a smaller one? You're on the couch. You and the narcissist, of course, they're on their cell phones because that's what they always do, and they're ignoring you and probably just completely invalidating you and gaslighting you. But at the time, you don't realize it because you're in a narcissistic relationship and you think it's somewhat healthy. It's not. But maybe they're just going to all of a sudden, oh, I have to go. I'm going to get up. Where are you going? It's 9 o'clock at night. Like, what's going on here? Oh no, I have to go get milk for tomorrow morning. And you're like, well, wait, well, there's no rush. Tomorrow's Saturday. We can do it anytime. No, I need to do it now. Things like that. Now that example, you could take a bunch of different ways. You could say maybe they have ulterior motives. I'm not suggesting that, who knows? But they don't like to sit still. They need to always be doing something. And being impulsive is a very integral part of how they maintain their ignoring their introspection of themselves. In other words, they don't want to have to, when things are quiet, when there's no music playing, when there's nothing going on much, let's just pretend you are watching a documentary like I reference on the channel many times, but it's quiet time. It's relaxed time, and that's healthy. That's what you're accustomed to. The narcissist doesn't like this. They will find a way to do something different. Like I mentioned many times, be on their smartphone, excuse me, disappear, say, hey, don't worry about it, just keep playing the documentary, I'll come up and check it out later. The thing is, they don't want to just be, they don't want to just relax. And being impulsive is a huge, huge part to keep them occupied so they don't have to introspect. They don't have to face their demons and recognize how they ruin people's lives and how they're destructive. And basically, they don't have to be accountable. Because remember, if the narcissist actually had to introspect and understand it and think about what they've done in their life and what they do on a daily basis, how they manipulate people, take advantage of them, destroy them, rinse, wash, repeat, discard them, all these things, that's not a good thing. It's not. And they're in complete denial about these things. They move forward and don't even care about people in the past. We already know these things. But getting back on track with them being impulsive, watch this one. Maybe they go shopping and they're going to go shopping for clothes shopping. And they're going to buy, I don't know, an outfit, a pair of shoes, a top and a pair of pants or whatever, something like that. And they come back with like 8 bags of stuff. And you're like, what happened here? What is it, Christmas? No, it's not Christmas. I just felt like doing some more shopping. And wow, you didn't even need any of that. You're probably not going to wear any of that. It's just going to sit in the closet. But that's impulse. That's impulsiveness. And for those of you that may recognize this, impulse buying is a real thing. That's why when you go to the grocery store and you have your grocery list of items you need to buy for your house, you have them all and you're going to stick with the budget, which is what you should do. And then you get to the checkout aisle, and then there's all those mini little things sitting around, like a bottle of water for $2. I don't know what the prices are, but a bottle of water, Coca-Cola, toothpaste, just items that you wouldn't normally see there. Maybe Coke and water you would, but you get my point. Items that are there, and that's why, because when you're waiting in line to check out, you're looking there, and or magazines, these kind of things, and you're looking and you're like, oh, I can buy that, I can afford it, when in fact it wasn't on your list, but you're going to buy it anyway because it's an impulse buy. So that's how the narcissist is, and they're very impulsive with decisions, with actions, with behaviors. Think about this one. When you are with the narcissist, let's just say you're going for a walk, whatever you're doing, and everything's going smooth again, and then all of a sudden they switch gears on you, and there's a rage fit, or all of a sudden they're upset with you, or all of a sudden they're not talking to you, and you're like, what is this? What's going on? That's impulsiveness. It really is. It's what the narcissist, it's how they control the situation, the relationship. They control you. They're manipulating you the whole time. Their impulses are childish. They're childlike. Because keep in mind, nothing can stay constant with the narcissist. It's extremely rare to, let's say, in a 30-day period, have 30 days of puppies and rainbows. It's just not going to happen. It won't. Even in the love bomb stage, that won't happen. Because they can't have steadiness. They can't have things go nice and smooth and on an even keel. And it can't be a healthy relationship with a narcissist. They need turmoil. They need destruction. They need chaos. They need your supply, which is the whole reason they're with you. They're not with you because they love you. They're with you because you can be manipulated and you're offering them supply. Whether you get upset or you don't, it doesn't matter because they want to control you. And their impulsiveness, you never know when it's going to happen. You never know. Maybe they don't come home after work for a couple hours when they said they would be there at 5 o'clock and it's now 9:30 and you're like, what is this? They're not answering text, phone call, whatever, and they're just gone. And then all of a sudden, they just walk in the door like nothing happened 4.5 hours late. And they're like, oh yeah, I was working, or I was doing whatever you were doing. But the point is, they don't even consider contacting you. Why? Because sincerely, their impulses took over and they flat out didn't care about contacting you. Remember, if they wanted to contact you, and I know I'm getting off topic a little bit, but if they wanted to contact you and or a person in a healthy relationship, they would certainly contact you around 5 and say, hey, I'm going to be late. Can you please make dinner, feed the kids, or whatever you're going to do? Narcissist isn't thinking that. They're thinking, I'm going to manipulate this person and control them again. And maybe at 5 o'clock, maybe they were on their way home, and then something changed. Oh, I think I'll go for a ride up the hill and do something. Or maybe I'll just go shopping and not tell anybody. Or they just do what they want when they want. They have no accountability. And like I mentioned, they're childish, because in a healthy relationship, if you have two people in the healthy relationship, let's say it's more than two people, let's say it's a family. Well, everyone knows their role and they know what's expected of them, and it should be reciprocal with everybody. Like you're counted on to do this, you're doing that, I'm doing this person's doing that, and you know your role, and that's the dynamic of a healthy family. When you're involved with a narcissist, it's not like that. The narcissist sincerely will bully their way to do whatever they want to, including bringing a dog home unexpectedly, going shopping for hours at a time, disappearing, maybe not coming home after work. The list goes on and on. But the impulsiveness of the narcissist is a characteristic that I'm certain, you probably have it, and if you're watching this video right now, and if you are, thank you very much, but you probably have it to a much lesser degree. Like, again, maybe you're in that shopping, you're going to check out at the grocery store, and you're shopping, and you buy that magazine, or you buy that new headset, that costs, I don't know, $10, whatever it is, because it just looks cool, and you could go for a new headset, or earphones, whatever they're called. That's an impulse buy, but it's not causing any damage. It's $10, no big deal. The narcissist doesn't see this. Remember, the narcissist does things to extreme measures. They're not just going to do it a little bit. When they use their impulsiveness, like I mentioned, or impulsivity, I'm not sure which one it is. I think it's impulsivity. Like, let's use bringing the dog home or a pet home as an example. But when you bring a dog home to a household, it disrupts the whole household. Let me say, it does disrupt it. It changes the dynamic of the household. So you would think, using that example, and I'm sure many of you know what I'm talking about, and if you do, please drop comments below. But when you bring a dog or a puppy into the household, it should be a family decision. You talk to the family members, hey, we're going to get a dog, you want to do it, what do we do? And then you go pick out the dog or the puppy with the family. It's kind of like when you go Christmas tree shopping. If any of you celebrate Christmas, if you're going to buy a real tree, you normally go out, you pick it out together as a family. It's a family job, project, and it's fun. It's beautiful. You don't just show up with a Christmas tree one day and then, okay, here it is, unless that was the plan ahead of time. Okay, that's how it is. So going back, I keep going back to the dog, but I think many of you understand what I'm trying to say here. But a dog is like a big thing. It's a living creature. It's part of the family. You don't just pick a dog out, bring it home, and throw it in the household. Oh, here we are today. Strange. But that's what the narcissist does. And they do so many other things. Because why? Because they are bored and they're not happy with the current environment or situation. They need to change things up and do things when they want to do them, how they want to do them, without any concern whatsoever for the ramifications of the dynamic that was set into place. Meaning, their whole purpose when they're being impulsive is to disrupt whatever they're doing because they need it. Maybe they have a shopping addiction. Maybe they have a gambling addiction. Maybe they have addictions of other things, other vices, which we won't mention on the channel. I'm not saying that is exactly, many people have those things. But impulsiveness is a whole different discussion. Because when you're impulsive, you virtually can't control yourself. But with the narcissist, what they're doing is they're saying, with addiction, you can't control yourself. With impulsiveness, you can't control yourself. But with the narcissist, they're using their impulsivity, and they're also not caring about anybody else. And that's where the issue comes in. When you're a single person, you can do whatever you want to, whenever you want to. But when you are making decisions for others in a healthy relationship or in a relationship because of your impulsiveness or impulsivity, that's not good. And this happens frequently, more and more and more and more. Guys, I'm going to close the video out. This is a little bit longer than I wanted it to be. I hope you liked the video. I loved doing it from beautiful Costa Rica. This is Andrew. God bless you. Namaste. Remember, if you want to be impulsive, and go on a 2-day getaway with you and your significant other, or you just want to go to the beach for a day, that's great. As long as you're within yourself and you have all your bases covered, which means that what you're doing has been thought out. Maybe it's a quick impulse, but you have all your bases covered. Your bills are paid, your house is paid, your dog is coming with you, or in the vet, whatever it is, that's great. But when you are impulsive and you don't think about other people, what your actions, how they affect other people, that's when we have a problem. And that's what the narcissist does virtually every day of their lives. Guys, I love you. Have a great evening. You're a bright, shining light. I love you so much. I'll talk to you guys in the morning. Enjoy the video. Bye-bye.